Good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I apologize, I skipped yesterday. Very busy at work. With it being the beginning of a new year, for the car industry, it gets very, very busy. So what am I working on this week? I printed out a unicorn for my niece. I currently do not have any orders. I have all my orders sent out. So over the weekend I did not get any, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm happy with what I've already gotten over the holidays for right now, especially just starting out this new business. But I am working on a unicorn that my niece wanted in cotton candy. All of this is from Bambu Labs. I do have some Bambu Lab stuff left over, so none of this is Zyro, which is sad right now, but this cotton candy stuff is beautiful from Bambu Labs as well. Got a bunch of stringing going on. I got to clean it up. And so that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get this cracked and probably get a short made for it as well. I'm going to try to make a different short on this than my normal shorts. So hopefully you guys like it. If so, share it, like it, comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think I should go a different way with shorts, just let me know. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful day. Peace.
Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, about to be heading off to work. What am I doing today? Right now I am doing a small unicorn to put on the shop. These are just for product reviews. I did make one yesterday, as I showed you guys, for my niece. So I'm gonna do a medium and a small. Like I said, I prefer the mediums over the larges. I think the larges are a little too big. I may scale them down just a little bit. To me, I think they're just a little too bulky. And they usually take about a day to usually a day and a half to print, especially some of the bigger ones like the cow. That one took a day and a half to print. So what I want to talk about is, like I said, I want to get my shop up and running fully to my liking. I want to get more products on there. I want to try to do at least one new articulated buddy a week, maybe two. And then I want to get all of the little cuties filled up and product pictures taken so I can put them all online. I just got to figure out how to do that. Have one section for them. Like I said, I have a Shopify account. I'm still trying to learn the system. So I'm going to be figuring out how to put them in one spot to where all you have to do is pull down, do a drop down bar and choose which ones you want. It looks like people are selling these for like $5 a piece online. I think that's what I'm going to do, $5 a piece online. And if you buy multiple, I'll probably do like a 5-pack, 10-pack, maybe a 20-pack. I'm not 100% sure yet, but they're probably going to be marked down to like $3 a piece or $2.50 a piece, whatever like that. I still have to figure all that out. I don't know the best way to price those out. So as of right now, like I said, it is Wednesday. I think I said it was Tuesday. It's not. It is Wednesday. I don't have any more orders as of right now, which is fine. Gives me time to start adding more stuff on my shop. Like I said, this is for my little niece. I am going to put it on the shop today, probably later on tonight once the small one is finished. And I'm going to start working on filling up all the little cuties. I do have some cookie cutters that my daughter needs for, she actually has 3 orders from my understanding. So I have to create, I think 6 cookie cutters for her. Some of them I already have created. If you guys would like me to show you how to make cookie cutters, it's very easy, very simple. I followed somebody on YouTube. I'm sorry if you're watching this and I don't remember who you are, but this was like 6 months ago. I could try to look for his video, but the time, I wish I had time. Like I said, in the car industry, it is very busy at this time of year. So I normally work 10 to 12 hour days. I was at work last night for 13 and a half hours. Yeah, it was a long day. But that is what I'm working on for this week. Also, what I'm going to do in the description, what I want to do for this year is, as you can tell, I have everything on the ground. I don't have any tables in here. I am using a small little footstool ottoman to hold a little table on to do all this. I'm sitting on a bucket, and all I have to do is turn around to my printer. And my printer is on a computer box and a small little pallet. So I have stuff everywhere, everywhere. All my filaments in there. That's probably the most organized up there. So what I want to do is I want to get a rack. I want to get a table. I want to get a rack for all my prints that I need to sell. I want to get actually I want to get a corner rack for display, so I can display these guys. I want to get a rack for the printer. I want to get a new printer. I want to get the Bambu Lab H2C. From what research I've done and what I've watched, it cuts down on time, most time in like half. There's literally no waste. I have that box I'm filling up with waste, and I have another big box in there that's filled up with waste. That's just a purge filament. That's not failed prints or anything like that. That stuff I threw all in the garbage. Actually, sorry, I recycled it, but that's what I'm going to work on. So what I'm probably going to do is put down in the description of what I want to purchase throughout the year. And I don't want to try to spend my own money doing it. I spend my own money buying all the filament, but what I want to do is try to take the money from the purchases, the sales that I get online, and put that towards building this small little business with one printer. Hopefully one day we'll have 2 or 3 printers, but time will tell. Like I said, I'm not hurting for money. This is just a hobby that I came across. I love printing things like this. It's fun. Seeing the reaction on people's faces is priceless. But that's what I'm going to be working on today. I will probably talk to you guys later on this afternoon when I get home. I do have to work on last week's video when I get home today. Normally I send them out on Wednesdays. I think this one's not going to be sent out until tomorrow. I apologize for that. And then I'm going to be working on this video and getting some other stuff printed. So I'll be with you guys tonight. Have a wonderful day. Peace.
Good afternoon. It is still Wednesday. Just got out of work. It is right now 7 o'clock. I am coming down with a cold, so that may sound a little differently. So this is a failed print. I had to cancel it. Kept having an error at home and came home to this. So this is all Bambu Lab stuff in here right now. This is not being used. No Zyro is being used at this moment. So I gotta fix this. And look at all that. Gotta fix this and restart this print for tomorrow. So I am off tomorrow. Gonna get some rest. Hopefully this cold goes away. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on reprinting this small one and then putting this one online and figuring out what else I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the week. But I do apologize. This vlog's probably gonna be short again with me being sick. I have no idea what tomorrow brings or what Friday's gonna bring. I will keep you guys updated on what's going on and what I'm gonna be doing. But again, depending on how I sound tomorrow, how I feel tomorrow, I may not do anything. But you guys have a wonderful night. Get some rest. Hopefully no one else is sick. Peace.
Good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning. About to start the weekend. I work this weekend, so I'm gonna be heading off to work very shortly. Finishing up the only order that I got this week, the only paid order that I got this week is going to be another Highland cow. I'm gonna have to reprint it. Looks like there is a tiny layer shipped right there. And it's due to one of the pieces came up while I was at work and I forgot to check my camera feed. But that's gonna finish up. I will show you guys that later on tonight before we sign off for the week. The other order that I got was a order for the unicorn for my little niece. She ain't got no money, so it's free for her. Things we do for these kids. I was trying to do some product videos, but I forgot to do the unicorn horn for this small guy. But that's on me. And I'm printing some roses. I gave a little rose to my niece. She wanted a rose, so I'm gonna print. I printed these. I have the leaves in there, the stems. I think I'm gonna take these thorns off, but I do have one of the roses printing right there. It's flush. I have everything being flushed into it, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand those out to the customers. If you order something and I have to flush something into it, like I have the eggs and I still have about 20 grams that of flush that I have left over. Once I put this in there, I think I'm down to like 5 grams, something like that. But so I'm just gonna throw a rose in there for people. But that is gonna be it for this morning. I will talk to you guys later on tonight. Peace.
Good afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon. Just finished this up. Like I said earlier this morning, a slight layer shift right here. All due because this came apart. So I'm gonna get this all put together. I'm gonna have to reprint this and possibly reprint the whole print. But I'm gonna look at it and see what's going on before I send it out to the customer. But again, I'm not gonna be satisfied with that, me personally. So I'm gonna get this taken off, look at it, see what's going on. Does anybody else have this issue? I do. Once I think I cleaned this up 2 weeks ago, and it's a mess everywhere. Everything's everywhere. I'm sure I'm not the only one with this issue. I just get lazy and just throw things everywhere. I need to clean up again. So that's probably something I'm gonna be doing over this weekend. But that is gonna be it for tonight. And hope you guys all have a great weekend. My goal is to get more product on my shop, slowly upgrade this business into buying at least another printer, maybe some stands, table, something to work on, chair. I'm gonna put all that stuff in the link down below. I'm gonna try to get this out for Wednesday. I know I was far behind on my other one, had some personal stuff going on in my life, and I apologize for that. I am not currently ready to talk about that just yet. That may be coming in a future video. Again, personal stuff going on in my life. To me, not very good personal stuff. My health is good, so don't get me there. Starting Monday, I'm gonna try to eat clean. I do have a whole gym here at home, have elliptical, have Smith machine, free weights. I'm just too lazy. I wouldn't say too lazy. I just work a lot, and when I get home, I usually cook dinner for me, my family, and I need to sit down and relax and do it all again the next day. But that's my goal. And with me doing this YouTube and constantly updating you guys, I think I have to stick to that goal now. So thank you guys for helping me stick to that goal. So every week, let's nudge me on. I am currently sitting at 245 to 250 pounds. You can see in my previous videos, I'm a fat little Mexican. I wouldn't say little, I'm pretty tall for a Mexican, and I'm probably the only Mexican you're ever gonna meet that doesn't speak Spanish. So, but that's how I was raised anyway. So again, you guys have a wonderful day. It was a pleasure doing this video for you guys. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. Shoot me an email if you guys want to talk, or leave comments. I reply to all comments. I have made a lot of friends on this little journey. I've only been doing it for a couple of months, and I plan on making more friends. So what I'm going to start doing in next week's vlog is I'm going to start letting you guys know at the end of the video what's going on in my life, what I plan on improving on, just pretty much what's going on. And I don't want to do that at the beginning of the video, give you guys something to stick to the end to watch. It looks like I have another issue here. I think this whole print's a failed print. So I've printed this cowl, I'm gonna say probably about 6 or 7 times, and this is the only failed print, and it's due to this. So Again, this is all with the Zyro filament, which looks absolutely amazing. Love the colors on it. I hate that this one failed in my eyes. But anyway, so like I said, the end of next week's vlog, I'm going to start going over every week of what's going on in my life, whether it's good or bad. I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't want to mislead you guys. Like I said, straightforward, honest reviews, honest life. Just want to be honest with you guys. Like I said, this is the life, as you guys can read for the title, this is the days in the life of me, of this business, of Redfin Prints. But so you guys have a wonderful day. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking in there. Thanks for being part of the family. So as always, print on, my friends. Peace.